For the last few days, I have been experimenting with emailing Tinyvox tapes to my Evernote, and I feel like I've made this serendipitous discovery that probably people who use Evernote's audio function get a lot out of, but that discovery is that Evernote is a really good place to type up audio that you capture later. And I always wonder why Gmail hasn't designed its interface so that there's anywhere to type while being on an email page. But at least Evernote has figured out that, when you have an audio type of note, you're going to want to press play and then type. And to my understanding, that's the only place online that you can easily do that. So Evernote turns out to be a critical component of the whole product for Tinyvox. So that's why I'm making this day a effort to explain to you the compatibility and how smooth it is. So it's pretty simple. The key is that within the Evernote app, if you touch your name, you will get to an account settings screen and you will see a link that says Evernote email address. You're going to want to touch that and then add it to your contacts. And also name that contact as Evernote. That way, whenever you make a Tinyvox tape that you want to email into your Evernote, all you have to do is touch the email icon and then select email a contact and then select your Evernote address. Title it, and it's as simple as that. That gets posted to your Evernote fairly fast. So if you are aware of how Evernote works, they charge you for bandwidth, and many of you may be using their free functionality. So if you do this, you're going to want to switch your Tinyvox settings to tape in low quality at all times, or else you'll quickly overflow your Evernote. This, for instance, is in high quality audio, which makes it sound pretty good, but that's because I'm just posting this to YouTube, and I want you to understand that YouTube does not meter for bandwidth. So it's as simple as that. Just make a tape, email a contact to Evernote every time. That's sort of like, now I'm doing that more than email to self because my Gmail was getting full, and then I started realizing I want to type these things up. And keep an eye on the bandwidth meter within your Evernote. And then let's talk a little bit about the radness of Evernote. You can download special Evernote software for Mac or Windows that will have your Evernotes in them, which I actually think is smoother than their web interface just because it's faster for me. Software tends to have that advantage over websites. And then just click into the note with the audio that you have just posted, press play, and then you can start typing. And that's how you take notes. That way you can relax while you're actually taking the notes, or let's say you're in class, you can just hit record and email your Evernote for later. Of course, you can also use the inside the Evernote app. We just think Tinyvox is a really cool new interface for taping audio. So yeah, that's not to take away from their app at all. They've got a really full functioned app, but we think that the Tinyvox experience is really useful, and particularly if you have actually upgraded your Evernote and you have lots of bandwidth, I would take advantage of the solution. So let me know what you think in the comments, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Talk to you soon. Literally, right? Talk to you. See, that's the thing about YouTube videos. With Tinyvox, you don't have to look like anything in particular. You don't have to get your game face on. You can just compose at leisure, but still get your ideas out on the biggest stage mankind has ever created.